Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Mass Commerce Learning. In today's video, we will be solving another question of MBA, that is 2024 question paper, which is asked on working capital requirement. As everyone know, working capital is essential for each and every firm, as this is the capital which usually everyone use for dealing in day-to-day activities. Let's move to questions what they have given. On April 1st of current year, the Board of Directors of ABC Limited wishes to know the amount of working capital that will be required to meet the program activity. They have planned for the year one is available. What they are having, production during the present year was 60,000 units. It is planned that this level of activity should be maintained during the next year as well. That is, they want present year production is 60, same uh, units they want to produce in next year as well. The expected ratio of cost to selling price is raw material 60, wages 10, overhead 20. That is 60 plus 10, 70, 90. 90% is total cost, remaining 10% will be profit. Raw material is expected to remain in store for an average of 2 months before this are issued for production. Raw material, um, they are keeping raw material in factory for 2 months. Each units of production is expected to remain in process for 1 month. That is, work in progress is will um, be in factory for 1 month. Full units of raw material is required. Just underline this particular line. It's very important. It is beginning of production. You are using all raw material, but wages, direct wages, and overhead, you are not consuming everything. You are not consuming all. Furnished goods, that is, finished goods will stay in warehouse for approximately 3 months. Credit allowed credit for 2 months from date of delivery of raw material. That is, for um, purchase, supplier is allowing you 2 months credit time. Credit allowed to date is 3 months from date of dispatch. You are allowing 3 months time to your debtors. This is regular production and sales cycle. Selling price per unit is 5 rupees. Selling price per unit is 5. So what we have to do? We have to simplify this raw material wages as well as overhead. 5 rupees into 60, that is 3 rupees. Likewise, we have to simplify each and everything. Now move forward to directly to format of this particular solution. Now this is the format which we will use to solve this question. That is, it's very simple. Current asset minus current liability we have to do, and we will come up to answer. That is net working capital required. Now coming to this solution point of view. Raw material in store, it's for 2 months they have given. Raw material will be in store for 2 months. Now question which we have to answer is quite simple. That is, how many units we are producing in this particular month. We are producing 60,000 units. And cost per unit is how much? That also we have to undertaken. That is cost per unit raw material. If you observe here, selling price is 5 rupees into 60%. That is 3 multiplied with raw material holding period is how much in factory? 2 months. Total how many months in a year? That is 12. If you solve this one, we will be getting answer that is 30,000. Likewise, we also have to do for working capital, work in progress. That is, for working progress, what we have to do? We have to undertaken, we have to do working note in which we have to consider three major things. First and foremost, raw material we have to consider. First and foremost, we have to consider raw material. Coming to raw material, what we have to, we already know that 60,000 units they are producing, multiplied with raw material price is 3 rupees into WAP, that is work in progress. How many months they are processing that particular thing? That is for 1 by 12 months. That is total. Likewise, we also have to do for next, that is direct wages. Direct wages also we have to do same thing. 60,000 units into wages, that is 5 rupees into 10%, that is 0.5, multiplied by 1 by 12. And another thing also we have to consider, that is, if you observe this particular thing, they are saying that full units of raw material is consumed, so only half, 50% of direct material they will consume in a during production process. So this is another thing which we have to remember. Lastly, what we will consume, what things will be there in WAP, that is raw material, direct wages, as well as overhead also will be there, because it's a part of cost. 60,000 multiplied by 20% of selling price, that is 1 rupee, into 1 by 12 into zero point 0.5. So if you simplify this one, raw material we will be getting 15,000, as well as this direct wages we will be getting 1,250. Lastly, overhead 2,500. If we simplify this one, we will get, if we add all this one, we will be getting 18,500, 18,750. Now finished goods. Finished goods is quite simple. How many units you are making? Here 60,000 units you are manufacturing. This include all total cost, that is 90%. 5 into 90%, how much? 4.5 into finished goods. How many months? 3 by 12. This is 67,500. Likewise for data as well. How many units? 60,000 multiplied with total cost 4.5 into how many months you are allowing? 3 months. Credit time by 12. If you simplify this also, we will get 67,500. Now what we have to do? We have to make a sum of all this value. We have to sum all this value. That is raw material, work in progress, as well as data. We have to add this thing, and we will be getting 1,83,750 as answer. Now moving forward to liability. Liability we will be only having creditor, that is how many units you are manufacturing, again 60,000. Now what you have, creditors means you will purchase credit. So purchase, what you will purchase? Raw material will purchase. Raw material price how much? 3 rupees into how much time? 2 by 12. That is 30,000. Lastly, what we have to do, as we are not having direct wages as well as overhead, or else we will include that particular thing as well in current liability. Because we are not having that adjustment, they have not given any time lag in wages as well as overhead. We are only considering direct current liability. So at the end, what we have to do? We have to minus current asset minus current liability. We will be getting 1,53,750 as our net working capital requirement, as there is no safety margin. If safety margin is there, then we have to add that one as well. Um, that's it with today's session. I hope you have understood this question. See you.